can do. Be who you were meant to be. Peaceful Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. Peaceful Warriors. All right, good morning, everybody. It is the very first Monday of 2021. I hope you guys had a fantastic New Year's Eve weekend. I know it was on Thursday, and then we had Friday and Saturday right through the weekend. And I know for many people, the resolutions that may have been made, the idea of committing to creating better habits into the new year probably got put off until today. So welcome to today, welcome to Monday, the 4th of January 2021. Let's make commitments to doing things every day that will help us improve gradually over time and becoming a better version of ourselves. So welcome to the Feel Better, Move Better, Be Better movement session. My name is Scott Roberts. My wife and I own Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center here in downtown St. Petersburg, where we indeed do help people feel better, move better, and be better through therapeutic massage, corrective exercise, stretching, reflexology, and many more. So grab yourself a rope, a strap, a belt, something that has some movement to it but is not elastic if you can. And go ahead and grab that, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with reaching up overhead, try to touch the ceiling or sky, branches above your head, whatever might be above you, indoors or outdoors, and come up onto your toes. Really stretch out the body from top to bottom, actively reaching. All right, come on down to your heels. Let's do a left-hand side bend. You're going to take a deep breath, exhale as you go. Let's get this body moving and open. Ready to accept our day. Embrace it. Okay, let's go to the right side. All right, lower your arms to shoulder height out in front of you, arms extended, rotating your body, your chest and head, arms to the left, as far as you're able to. Hold it for a couple seconds, rotate all the way back around to the right. Hold it for a couple seconds, back and forth. All right. Grab hold of the end of the rope or strap and your right hand up overhead. Let the strap dangle between your shoulder blades back behind you, behind your head. Reach back with your left hand. Allow the strap to move freely through your thumb and forefinger there. Reach between your shoulder blades, and when you get to the bottom of wherever your movement is, grab a hold of the strap with your left hand and add a little bit of assistance. So the key is to reach first, assist at the end, and add a little bit more movement. Okay, we're going to reverse it. Bring your right hand down to the belt line, strap over your left shoulder, reach between your shoulder blades, and then assist with a strap. Remember to exhale as you stretch and reach. Great. Now we're going to bring that arm to 90 degrees at the shoulders, elbow at shoulder height, elbow bent, and we're going to rotate the shoulder so that your hand and forearm are moving, but your elbow stays in the same spot. Reach back as far as you're able to, and use the strap to assist. Make sure you don't let your torso change at all, you want to keep this locked, so you don't want to be bowing at all. Let's go ahead and reach up overhead with the left hand, strap behind your head and between your shoulder blades, reach down. Please like and share this video once it's posted onto Facebook when we're done. That'll help other people see it, which is always a good thing. Left hand to the belt line, strap over the right shoulder, reach up between your shoulder blades. If you have any comments or questions, please put them below. Let me and everybody else know that you're watching. Good stuff. All right, elbow at shoulder height, 90 degrees, rotating back, reach, assist. Good job. Go ahead and drape that strap around the back of your neck. Find yourself a spot on the wall. Put your palm onto the wall with your fingers pointing behind you. So your wrist is forward, your fingertips are back. Step forward with your left foot and then sink into it a little bit and rotate your chest away from the wall. Ease back out of it. Ease into and forward. You want to feel this stretch across the top of your chest and across the front of your shoulder. All right, step back. Lift your arm a little bit higher. So now your palm is still flat on the floor, but your fingertips might be pointing at 45 degrees up back behind you and above you. Okay, step forward, rotate. Just come out of it, sink back into it. You're going to feel this stretch shift a little bit, so instead of across the top of your chest and your collarbone, this is going to come down a little deeper because of the angle change. All right, let's go ahead and turn around. Left hand flat on the wall, step forward with your right foot, sink into it, push forward and rotate. Easing into and out of the stretch. Hold it just for a couple seconds. Step back, lift that arm a little bit higher. Step forward, sink into the stretch, rotating your chest away. Easing into and then back out of the stretch. Fantastic. All right. We're going to do some stretches for the head and neck. We're going to pull the right ear towards the right shoulder. So tilt your head to the side, reach up with your right hand, and just the weight of your hand above the left ear will add just enough. Remember, engage in the movement first, the assistance at the end. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and turn our head to the left. You're going to reach up with your left hand by the right temple, your right hand behind your left ear. Turn, assist. We're just using a little bit of pressure, just a little bit extra. We're not really cranking it or anything. To the right. Good job. All right, have a seat on the floor. You're going to take your strap, and if you have one of these, I love this strap. It's called a stretch out strap. You can buy it here in the office for $16. You can buy it online if you prefer to have it shipped to your house from optp.com. optp.com. They'll ship it straight to your house. So you can just loop that loop right over the ball of your foot. If you have a belt or a rope or something like that, you're going to take the middle of the rope and go around the ball of your foot with both ends here in your hand. Okay? Lay down on your back. and you would use the two ends of your strap to assist you here, okay, in your stretches. So I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of the fact that I have the loops and put it around the ball of my foot. All right, hamstring stretches. There's gonna be 3 different variations because we have 3 hamstrings on the back of each leg. We're gonna start off with the right leg, and we're gonna keep that leg straight, lifting it towards the right shoulder. Next, we're going to take the strap around the inside of the ankle and underneath the calf. It's going to bring the strap back out to the outside of the body. We're going to lift the leg towards the nose, keeping it straight. Holding in each stretch for a couple of seconds and then releasing it. Re-engaging into the stretch again. Now, if any of these stretches are feeling really good or an area that you need more range of motion, we're going to undo the strap, come around the outside of the ankle and back underneath the calf again. You need to do more reps of these. I'm only doing 3 reps of each for the sake of having a consistent number. To be able to show you each of these stretches and how to do them, it is your responsibility to do more of the ones that you need most, okay? Doing several sets of 10 reps would be advised, okay? So now we're going to take that leg, stretching it towards the left shoulder. So, will you still benefit by doing 3 of each like I'm doing? Absolutely. Your range of motion will improve. However, like I said, you can get more improvement and better results if you're doing more reps and doing them consistently every day. Okay? Straighten out both legs. We're going to do some outer hip stretches. We're going to do 3 different variations of this stretch as well, 3 different angles. Turn your left toes in, lift your right leg, and scissor across the top of the left leg, keeping your hips flat on the floor. You don't want to let your hips roll. So there you go. Scissor, hold it for a couple seconds, using this strap to assist. We're going to go up to 45 degrees, scissor across. Bring your leg up to 90 degrees, or as close to 90 as you're able to get. Scissor across. Notice that I'm resetting the leg each time. All right, take the strap out from underneath your calf, going around the inside of the ankle and under the calf again. We're going to pull that right leg out to the right as far as we can. So lift your heel, spread that leg out to the right. The strap, by going around the inside of your ankle like this, is going to help hold your toes towards the ceiling and give you the stretch exactly where you need it. Good job. Bend your knees, take your right ankle on top of your left knee. The strap can come off of your foot for the moment. Reach up with your right hand and pull that knee as close to your chest as you can. With your left hand, reach up to your shin and pull that right foot closer to your left shoulder. It's going to rotate your hip. Relax. Stretch. And relax. Now we need to do the same series of stretches on the left that we just did on the right. So strap around the ball of the foot. Straight leg hamstring stretch to the same side shoulder. So left leg to the left shoulder here. Remember to keep that leg straight. It'll feel like you're going further if you allow your knee to bend, but you won't be stretching as well. All right, strap around the inside of the ankle, underneath the calf, towards your nose. Take the strap out from underneath your calf, around the outside of the ankle and back underneath the calf again, so you've wrapped it one complete time around your leg, so that it's now going to pull your toes out. All right, left leg towards the right shoulder. Straighten out both legs, turn your right toes in, lift your left leg and scissor across. Which stretches are you going to do more of when we're done? Which ones do you need more of? Start today. Tomorrow, make the same decision up to 45 degrees to do them again. And over a period of time, you will start to make improvements. And so on my personal page earlier today, I compared it to an ice cube. Up to 45 and across. So what I mean by that, up to 90 degrees and scissor, is if you have an ice cube in a room sitting on a table at 25 degrees, and every day you increase that by 1 degree, for the first 7 days, you're going to have an ice cube still sitting on the table. It'll stay an ice cube, it won't change. It's not until you get to 32 degrees and above that the ice cube will start to melt and change from an ice cube to water. Take that strap out from underneath your ankle, underneath your calf, go around the inside of the ankle, straighten out both legs. We're going to pull that left leg out to the side as far as we can. But if you quit before you get to that 32 degrees where the ice cube will start just above 32, 32.1, where it'll start to melt, you won't see any change. But that doesn't mean you didn't do anything those days prior. When you were making changes, you were just allowing your body to get to the point where it could start to make changes. Same thing is true with your fitness and your stretching. Okay? Take your left ankle onto your right knee. You can set your strap to the side. You won't need it anymore. We're going to pull that left knee towards our chest. Reach up with your right hand to your shin and pull that left foot towards your shoulder, rotating the hip. So creating the habits and the routine is more important than anything else, allowing your body the opportunity to get to where it needs to be to make those changes. All right. Go ahead and roll over onto your knees. We're going to step forward with our right foot. Hold on a second. Good morning. How are you? Good, thank you. some stretching and corrective exercises. You have a great morning. All right, so again, back onto the knees here. We're going to step forward with the right foot. You want your heel on the floor, but your toes are up. And as you push forward, you're going to bring the toes back down to the ground. Push your hips forward, keep your chest up. You can rest your hands on your knees if that helps, on your right knee. You want to feel that stretch across the front of the left hip. Easing into and out of the stretch. So let's switch sides, right knee down, left foot forward. Whoop. Balance, right? All right, let's push forward. All right, good job. So that's going to conclude the stretching part. Now we're going to go ahead and do some exercises. First exercise that we're going to do is called the dying bug. So I want you to pull your spine, the lower spine off the floor up towards your belly button. Okay? Reach up towards the ceiling, pull your heels up, keep your knees bent at 90 degrees. Let's get some movement here. This is called the dying bug. You can make this easier or harder depending on where you're at in your ability, how much pain it may or may not be causing you in your lower back. So if you have lower back pain and this is too hard, set your arms down. Try lowering your heels to the floor and back up. If this is still too painful, do one at a time, alternating. When your heel touches, lift the other leg up, okay, and make it a little bit easier with just the legs. All right, if you want to make it harder, reach further. Reach all the way out with your left leg and all the way up with your right arm. Switch. That makes it harder. Okay. Dying bugs. All right, relax. Next, we're going to do some hip presses and bridge. So the difference between a hip press and a bridge is whether you're moving or not moving. The bridge, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up off the floor, up towards the ceiling, and hold it. Keep squeezing those glutes. Don't let any tension out of these muscles right here. Bridge. Hip presses, you'll do reps. Down, back up. Slowly lowering yourself, controlled, squeeze and lift your hips back up. Hip presses. You can do single leg hip presses if these are too easy for you. To do those, you would keep your heel planted, straighten out your other leg, lift your hips up off the floor. You want to lock your belly so that everything moves at the same time, nice and flat. Lift those hips up, using only one leg and one glute. Okay, that's a way to make it harder and more challenging. All right, go ahead and roll over onto your belly. We're going to do some belly angels. Okay, lying flat on the floor, elbows out, palms and forearms flat on the floor at 90 degrees. Your elbows at 90. All right, take a deep breath. As you exhale, you're going to lift your chest, your head, and your arms up off the floor. Hold it for a couple seconds. Come back down slowly. Make sure that you're squeezing between your shoulder blades. Lift those elbows back as far as you can, up towards the ceiling. Good job. Just like with the stretches, feel free to do more reps of the exercises that you need to help you with your posture and to relieve and reduce pain, okay? We're going to go ahead and do a plank. Put your elbows underneath your shoulders, still with your palms and elbows flat on the floor, your forearms. Lift your hips up off the floor and hold that position in a plank. You can come up onto your toes instead. That'll make it a little bit more challenging. You want to feel that quiver in your belly. The more often you do planks, the better. That is the best core exercise that you can do, okay? It'll help stabilize your lower back. And the more often you do it, the longer you'll be able to do it. We're now going to do some side planks. Come up onto your elbow on your right side. Put your left hand on your hip. Bend your knees. Hips are on the floor. We're going to go into different increments. So the very lowest basic level, allowing your rib cage to sag towards the floor, putting your right shoulder into your right ear. Now we're going to lift our ribs away from the floor and pull that shoulder out of the ear. Okay, back down, back up. That's step one, okay? Strengthening the left side core, in this case, as we defy gravity and lift it towards the ceiling. Next, we're going to add a can opener. We're going to lift the left knee as we lift our ribs away from the floor. Okay. Lift that left knee away from the right knee. Next, we're going to lift the right hip up off the floor, coming up onto the knees, the right knee specifically. Push your hips forward, back down. If that's too difficult, go back to the more basic one. It's okay. Let's go to the left side. Left elbow down, hips down, ribs sinking towards the floor, left shoulder into the left ear. All right, hand on the hip. Lift your ear away from the shoulder and your ribs away from the ground. Sink back in. Lift. Add the can opener. All right, here we go. Lift the hips, push your hips forward, have my right hamstring wanting to cramp up on me. All right, good job. Go ahead and have a seat. Pull your heels up underneath your knees and sit up straight. Fantastic job today. All right, rest your hands on your knees and let's practice some nice deep breathing. Breathe in through your nose, exhale through your mouth, pushing the air through your lips until every ounce of air is out of your lungs and you're forced to bring in a nice big healthy lung full of air, okay? Good morning, Dory. All right, thank you for joining me on this very first Monday, 2021. Let's have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you again on Wednesday.